There we go. All right. Good
Hi
afternoon,
everyone. Hi, my name is Jay.
My name is Charlotte, and what are we going to do now?
We're going to discuss some C2 grammar.
Mm-hmm.
We have examples created by AI, not very successfully, but still. But we have a native
Yeah.
speaker, Charlotte, so she will comment on every single case worth discussing.
Okay, why don't I actually go above to these ones you sent
Yeah.
me? Trying to see, because a lot of it is stuff like I would have and I would. Oh, here's an interesting one. Okay. It is imperative that the witness be placed under protective custody. And the second version, it is imperative that the witness is placed under protective custody.
Yeah.
Be placed versus it is imperative.
I would use be placed because it is imperative, like it's necessary, it's important. Introduces subjunctive one, which is the first form of the verb without any endings. So that's why it's imperative that something be done.
Yeah, I mean, like, they're both fine.
Really?
The only, like, yeah, absolutely. The only small difference I can think of is just, like, if you say it is imperative that the witness is placed under protective custody, it's like, it's maybe more urgent, like you think it should happen exactly now. Whereas it is imperative that the witness be placed under protective custody. It's just like should happen in the future. But I mean, yeah, in actual practice, there's
maybe a tad more formal. Again, if you use proper grammar, it sounds a tad more formal.
Yeah.
Like if it's be placed, like if it's an official announcement. Like,
yeah.
Like a police officer or someone else.
Nothing too, really nothing too special here, I suppose. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think you summed up. It is imperative that is subjunctive. Oh, I like this one. Okay, she walks as though she were the sole owner of the entire estate. She walks as though she is the sole owner of the entire estate. Any differences there?
I would, as though, I mean, if something is unrealistic, I would use were, as though she were.
I want to say she walks as though she's the
Although
I think
maybe
it's
it sounds more
sole
relaxed.
owner.
Yeah, as though is sounds more relaxed, more informal. Yeah.
She walks as though, but the thing, is I think it's actually the whole phrase here. Yeah, she walks as though she were the sole owner of the entire estate. The sole owner sounds like a more formal sentence. It makes sense here. If you want to use is, you can say like she walks as if she owns the place.
Yeah, because if you use a formal phrase, then your grammar should be formal.
Yeah, I think that's a special thing.
Yeah, that's what we discussed last time. So usually our choice of grammar correlates with our choice of words. Yeah, so vocabulary contributes to our grammar. So it would make more sense to use formal words with formal grammar than to mix them up, like informal vocabulary with very formal grammar and vice versa.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, because I would just say those things as two different phrases. It's not really were, is that is the issue here. Okay. What? This one is very odd. The professor is finding in his study most evenings poring over ancient texts. The professor is to be found in his study most evenings poring over ancient texts.
Is to be found.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Finding is just wrong.
And finding, yes, so.
Makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. So be careful with AI. Yeah.
Yeah, so the task, Charlotte keeps saying be careful with AI because the task actually was to produce correct sentences with two correct options that would change the difference of the sentence slightly. So both of them should be correct according to the task, but in actual fact they're not.
Yeah, so some of them, trying to see actually, I wanted to have a look if some of the other ones are just plain wrong. But I guess we can do that another time. Okay, yeah, because a lot of them are just the stuff with like had and would. Okay. The sheer complexity of the issue precludes a simple solution. And the sheer complexity of the issue precludes there being a simple solution.
No difference. But there being is closer to the current situation, like stressing that in this particular case, like right now.
Yeah, the sheer complexity of the issue precludes a simple solution, precludes that. I don't even really understand what this wants to say, to be honest with you.
Because it sounds too full, yeah.
It's very wordy.
Yeah. Like there must be a simple solution. Simples. I think such phrases are used. We discussed it in our audio part. Are used during the IELTS speaking part when you want to show off your grammar.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about this one. I don't even understand what this one wants to say.
It says that
like there's a simple solution.
There's a simple solution. Yeah. So this is what they wanted to say. There's a simple solution.
Yeah, because I don't. Yeah, it's kind of odd to me. Okay. Oh, this one is bolded for some reason. It's interesting that someone included this. I don't know if you have any thoughts. Not only did she forget the meeting, but she also lost her files. Not only did she forget the meeting, but she lost her files.
Not only, but also, or not only.
Yeah, but yes, because I just noticed that it's bolded. Did she forget? Did she forget? But she also lost. But isn't bolded here. Not only did she forget, but she also lost. Versus not only did she forget, but she lost. I guess you'd say also. Naturally,
I would use
but I'm
also.
Trying to think if
I would
really...
use also because it's not only but also, like a set phrase. So this is my explanation. Not only but also. And if we use inversion, yeah, so it makes perfect sense. Not only did she do something, but also.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I don't know if I really have any thoughts on that. I'd only say, but she also, not only did she forget the meeting, but she lost her files. I'd say, but she lost her files too, but it doesn't say that here. Okay, here's a fixed phrase. It's high time we address the systemic issues within the department.
Yeah.
And it's high time we were addressing the systemic issues within the department. We addressed, we were addressing. I mean, both do work with this phrase.
There is a slight difference in meaning. It's high time we addressed means it's important to address. It's high time to do it. It's high time we did it. Yeah. It's high time we were addressing. Yeah. Like we stress the importance of addressing them right now, at the moment. Well, the first one is generally, so it's important to address them. Always, not necessarily right now, but always.
Yeah, I guess where addressing is more urgent. That's really like the only difference I can think of.
This is interesting, yeah. So, right at the moment means more urgent, yeah.
So this one is also silly. Should you need further clarification, please do not hesitate to contact our legal department. Should you too need further clarification, please do not hesitate to contact our legal department.
So, of course, no to after should.
Yeah, I don't even know why this is included. But I wanted to kind of point that out. Yeah, any thoughts?
Yeah, I've noticed that whenever you stress this particle to, it sounds almost like to with long oo.
Oh, yeah,
almost, yeah.
The first one
I remember in the audio part, I even mistook it for to. Although to is, the only difference is probably the quality of this O sound, which is narrow.
You'd say like should you too, or should you also need?
Those who have any phonetics, they will notice that this to is pronounced with a different vowel.
Yeah, absolutely.
With, narrowing down a little bit. To, like this.
Okay. Okay. The data suggests that the economy, already fragile, is on the brink of collapse. And the second version, the data suggests that the economy, fragile already, is on the brink of collapse.
And the first one was already fragile.
Already fragile and fragile already.
Fragile already. I think both already fragile already. The second sounds like some inversion or something. Or,
it's the same to me.
The same, yeah.
But I would actually say the data suggests that the economy, which is, instead of just...
Which is.
Now that's fine, of course, but, you know, the data suggests that the economy, which is already fragile, is on the brink of collapse. The data suggests that the economy, which is fragile already, is on the brink of collapse. It's absolutely the same to me. I
Okay.
can't think of any difference whatsoever.
Already fragile already. Yeah.
Um,
Maybe fragile already, maybe a tad more emphatic, but I'm not the one to judge.
mhm.
So you think it's no difference?
There's no difference there
Okay,
whatsoever.
no difference. Then.
Just advice to everyone, don't try and look for differences where there are not any.
Mhm.
Trying to find one that's maybe for the last one, something we haven't actually talked about today.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the same ones. Okay. Um,
Maybe from the previous list of phrases, because we haven't covered them all last time.
yeah.
I mean, I
that's
sent
okay.
you. I didn't post them in our Telegram group, but
Okay. What about this one? I saw him cross the bridge just as the fog began to swallow the skyline.
and
I
cross.
saw him crossing the bridge just as the fog began to swallow the skyline.
No difference.
Yeah, in like practice, you're describing the same scenario. Maybe crossing if you watched him for a bit longer. I don't know. I saw him cross could be. You could use them for the same thing actually in practice, but just like thinking about the tiny nuances. Yeah, I saw him cross. If it's like a small bridge and it took a couple of seconds, yeah.
I think if it's a grammar test, then probably some English teachers would expect you to use cross just for the sake of practice. If they like want to practice this construction. So it depends on the task. Because sometimes people do not simply know this. I mean, language learners, they do not know the phrase. That's why. Some teachers would expect you to choose this. If it's a mistake in a test, like you have to choose only one of the sentences is correct, and you can see that two of them are correct, then you should probably choose something that is expected from you.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Cross is
Do you
fine,
remember
yeah.
there are so many online grammar tests, and sometimes even if the task is to choose the only right variant or option, but there might be several, like two.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, a lot of them, yeah, because they kind of
Choose
have
the one
same
expected.
things here.
Choose the one that you are supposed to
Yeah.
as an English student.
I don't have too much to say about this, specific sentence, to be honest. All right.
Any advice about learning grammar or some just final phrase like?
Don't look for differences where there aren't any. I hate people trying to explain differences between grammar, and it sounds like they pulled out their ass. So sometimes things just mean the same thing.
Yeah.
Don't complicate things
Yeah.
for yourselves, is what I mean.
Okay. Thank you very much,
All right.
Charlotte.
Thank you.
Cheers, my dears.
Yeah, great.
Bye.
Bye.